I'm here, I'm at the hospital ready for the colposcopy appointment. I have no idea where I'm going in the hospital. I should probably know my way around here by now with the amount of times I've been here with the kids, with pregnancies, with Liam working here, but I don't. I have no idea other than the departments I'm used to going to. So let's go find out what it's all about. I don't really know how I'm feeling. Bit tentative, nervous, but not what I thought I'd be. Won't know until it's done, right? Let's go find out. Back in the car, I'm done. It was quite a bit more intrusive than I expected it to be. I kind of went in, I think, a bit naive, expecting them just to have a look and see and maybe take a biopsy. What actually happened is I went in, they put your legs up in stirrups, it's all rather graceful, and then they have a look-see at your cervix, and mine was quite highly infected with the HPV virus, which is a cell-changing virus that can, if left untreated or unremoved, lead to further worse things. So we had a look. They put it on a big TV, like a big screen, so you can actually see as well. And they explain what they're doing as they go along, which is really nice and kind of puts you at ease. So they've removed pretty much the centre part of my cervix, probably about an inch diameter bit, and then kind of cauterize it, and that will now be sent off to the lab for them to test and make sure that everything around the edges is still healthy cells, and everything in the middle that shouldn't be there has gone. So yeah, a little bit more than I expected it to be. I was in there for about an hour. Well, actually an hour. It's 3 o'clock and I've just got back into the car and my appointment was at 2. But yeah, hopefully all good. Hopefully the results will come back in about 4 weeks. I've been given a huge list of things that I should and shouldn't do. There's no swimming, no baths, no sex, well, they said no excessive exercise, like walking and jogging for any prolonged period for the next 2 days. So I may have to see if I can swap shifts with Mum for tomorrow just to make sure. And yeah, awaiting results really. But I'm a bit more relieved. Well, I'm relieved that whatever it is has been taken out, and hopefully that should be the end of it. So let's go see my kiddies. I did mean to say, I didn't really know what the etiquette is for exams like this. I mean, should you prepare yourself? I mean, I didn't. So I'm hoping they don't think I'm scruffy. I didn't do any special prep. I don't know if you know you're going in for these things, if you should have a wax or sort yourself out a bit down there, maybe a bit of a jazzle. I didn't do any of them. Apologies to my doctor if you're expecting a slightly more preened working area. But yeah, you don't want to go in fully prepped, because then it looks like you've done it for the doctor. So I just didn't do anything. Anyway, I'm going to see my children. I'm back in the shop now. Erin's fast asleep in her buggy, and Mum's just gone to pick Arthur up for me because I'm not meant to be doing any excessive walking. general anaesthetic's starting to wear off now. Local anaesthetic is starting to wear off now. Feeling a little bit pinchy. It's not the greatest feeling. But yeah, kind of had a bit of a heart in mouth moment when I first started explaining what had just happened to my aunt and my nan. My nan's face kind of looked really worried, and it does make you think, if I hadn't bothered going for the smear, how long would it have taken for this to possibly develop into something else? It's quite scary, really, because God knows I've put smears off before, and kind of really shouldn't. really shouldn't. So if you do get that letter, go, just make the appointment and go, because if you put it off and put it off and put it off, could be too late, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of been going through my mind. So I'm glad I went and found out. I've just got to ride out the next few weeks until the results come through. So we find out with the results whether all of the cells around the edge of the bit they've removed are healthy. And if they are, then all is good and I go back to the 3-year smear test cycle. If they're not, then I go back and they take more away. It's weird, it leaves you feeling really weird and really, I guess you just keep thinking of the what if I hadn't bothered going, and what if it had been worse, or yeah, it's weird. But we're fine for the moment. And tonight we are now going out for dinner because I can't be asked to cook. We're gonna go have some nice food. Yeah.